Let me just bring you this story then. Extraordinary. We're aware now of Labour Council, Birmingham City Council, has gone bankrupt. But I didn't expect this to happen. That in the last 24 hours, or in the last few hours, it's been revealed that actually the leader of the council, John Cotton, handpicked for the role by Sir Keir Starmer, no less, while his city is crumbling, while they are trying to cobble together the pennies to keep social care up and running, while services are being closed down, while libraries are being compromised, while roads and potholes will not be attended, while all of this is going on in the last 24 hours, John Cotton was on a Beano in New York celebrating his 50th birthday. I'm not making this up. Now, I know that this can happen to politicians. I think, we've got many of them, Dominic Raab and Keegan and whatever. You can be away while something goes on. But man alive, you do your best to get back, right? You do your best to get back. While that announcement that the government were issuing a section, or the council were issuing a section 114 notice, while that was being filed, this fella was over there on Broadway having a mooch around Times Square and doing all the fabulous New York things that they can offer. He was in... Wouldn't the first thing... I mean, this is so personally linked to him. This is his council, OK? This is not even something that, a lowly government minister does not have the same resonance as this story does. His council is fiscally caught with its pants down. And he's on a trip celebrating a birthday in New York City. The first thing you would do, and he would have had some level of notice of this, one assumes, the first thing you would do, you would say to your family, I'm sorry, I can't see Phantom of the Opera on Broadway tonight, or whatever the heck they were going to do. I'm going to JFK, and I'm going to get a plane back to Birmingham City Airport, and I'm going to try and look after my city. I'm going to be there to try and clear this up. I'm going to be there to try and reassure taxpayers. I'm going to be there as the leader of the council so that people understand the gravity of this, and they understand that I'm going to try and put it right. This has my name on the tin. I'm the head honcho. I am determined to get back to Blighty ASAP. No. He gave an interview to the BBC, to his local radio station. Suspiciously, there was a white screen behind him. Doubtless they didn't want the neon lights of Times Square bellowing out of the screen, highlighting exactly where the leader was. He's in flipping New York on holiday while his city crumbles. Now, I'm sorry, there are many occasions when I would say, look, that politician, you can do many things remotely these days. We get it. We understand that. You can do Zoom calls. We get it. We understand it. But there are times when you have to be there. When there were the riots in London, 2011, Boris Johnson was the mayor at the time. He eventually came back from London, from his holiday, but I don't think it happened instantly. There wasn't a moment. I said exactly the same thing then. Yeah, you can do a certain amount. It's symbolic, OK? It's symbolic. I appreciate you can have Zoom meetings. We know that you can hook up to Teams and speak to your cabinet colleagues. You can speak to the Labour, speak to whoever you... We know it can be done. But the symbolism, Mr. Cotton, of you hot-footing it and doing the Charleston down Broadway while your city is financially scuppered, skint and up the what's-it without a paddle, I'm sorry, that ain't going to wash with taxpayers of Birmingham or anywhere else. That is the dictionary definition of an utter disgrace. New York City while Birmingham crumbles. You can't make this stuff up.